Hey, okay, there we go. Is it showing me yet? I think it's like delayed by like a whole minute, but hey, hello people, Seku-Senpai here, and we are here for some more Umineko. Yo, let me get this chat going. Okay, here we go. Now I can see everything. How is everyone's days going? Is my mic on? Yeah, it's on. Okay. Man, because I know last time ended on things are heating up. Things are super heated up between the family and everything. So yeah, let's just continue from where we left off last time. Load. I don't want to start episode 1. Um, last week. Yep. Okay. Okay. As per tradition, let me make sure I remember who these characters are. Because I forget who they are. Okay, so Kinzo, who may be dead right now. We don't know. Cross, the oldest brother, Ava, Rudolph, then Rosa, Natsuhi, who's married to Cross, Jessica, who's his daughter, Hideyoshi is married to Ava. Hey, welcome to the stream, gamer. Gamer X at that. Not Zenny Gamer. Thanks for joining the stream. George, who's the son of Hideyoshi and Ava, and Battler, who's the son of Rudolph and his stepmother, is Kirei. How's your Thursday going? My Thursday, today's been an interesting day. It's been productive, but kind of went by fast. Remember, I was looking at the clock earlier at like 1:30, and I was like, wow, it's only 1:30? The next minute I know it's like 6. I'm just like, dang. Day went by like that. The stranger that the witch had entrusted to Maria wiped all memories of dinner from our minds. Is this live? Yes, this is live. I'm live right now. This is a whole live stream right now. It's like a minute delay though in the chat and me, which I don't like that. I guess it is what it is though. It's like a 30 seconds a minute delay, so Mirror was repeatedly barraged with questions by Aunt Rosa and other parents. Right, this is live, right? Let me double check, make sure that my notification went out. Yeah, I'm live. Okay, yeah. Just had me second guessing myself. Yo, Genshin Nor. Thanks for joining the stream again. Maria is repeatedly barraged with questions by Aunt Rosa and other parents. Oh, yeah, so for those of you who are just joining now, so we are back from where we left off. Maria just explained the letter that she received from Beatrice, or this witch unknown person to everyone, and everyone's over here freaking out because they're like, oh, hey, I forget what was on the letter, but I'm pretty sure it has everyone shook right now. Oh yeah, it has something related to the fortune and stuff and all that stuff. Everyone wants money. That's what it goes down to. Everyone wants money. If we kids tried a button, they'd probably ignore us. Our parents were all stirred up, firing back and forth about the gold and the distribution of the assets and completely forgetting that we were even there. I'd already guessed they'd been talking like this in the shadows. Excuse me. But I hadn't thought they'd be so blunt. How's everyone's evenings going? It gave all of us kids a considerable shock. I think it's raining outside, or it's going to rain outside here actually, which is kind of creepy. From what we could overhear, all the parents wanted more money as soon as possible. Yep, everyone got themselves in some financial stuff. It was about finding gold. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, finding gold. Yeah, something. Yeah. Everyone want that gold. Isn't it like a term that's like all that glitter ain't gold? I never understood that phrase, But back and forth about the distribution of the gold if it was found. Yep. About advance payments and cash. It was so despicable, I could hardly bear to watch, even though one of them was my father. Let's use entire gold long. That's what it was. Thanks for the reminder. Because I was like, I know something to do with money, something with gold, but man, because I did leave off on like the middle of conversation. My husband is great. I got a house under contract, but nice. Yeah, I remember you were talking about looking for a new place to live in, all that stuff. Ironically, I was talking with a friend the other day, and he was talking about something similar. My phone's dead. Okay. But yeah, that's good to hear. We left our seats without being asked to and went to hang out somewhere well away from... Yo, the Trojan guy out of there fast. Mm-hmm. Yo, she's right though. Yo, dude was going off that time. I don't forget about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in front of the children, they don't care. They want. They're stuck with greed and stuff. Well, I'm already completely disillusioned with my dang. Dang, his opinion didn't get better. Ooh, interesting. She didn't expect to hear all of that. Oh yeah, especially her dad's cross. Oh snap, yo, I forgot about that. That puts things to a different perspective a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like her father is cross. That guy. Jessica looked down at the floor, irritated. She was always talking about how bad her parents were, but maybe she hadn't really felt that way deep inside. Okay, interesting. Yeah, but she does mention that, and we've seen how both Natsuhi and Cross are. And see, her personality is really different from both of them, which is, it's interesting. I guess that also has to do with the fact that she wants, as she was saying before, she likes to get out, and she wants to go places when she graduates high school and all that stuff. So get away from this island and family and stuff. All this drama. The depths of Jessica's shock made that clear. Okay, George, let's see what you gotta say. That's true. That's true. That's fair. Its own way. Okay. I don't know. I think the way they're going about it, though, as family, is not well. But then I guess all comes into place with fairness in distribution to profit. So. Yep. Exactly. What's my volume at? My volume always sounding like I'm really getting put into the atmosphere. Man. Okay. Don't benefit, then no. Okay. Your employees, your supporters. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. And that just goes, well, I'm trying to remember Hideyoshi's thing, in which case he's just going to lose his position, right? If he doesn't have a lot of money to back him up. But Cross, he's what? He took out money and stuff, and he's owing money and loans for something that hasn't worked. I'm trying to remember what Ava's reason is, but I don't think there's much on Ava's reason other than her relation to Hideyoshi since they're married. And Battler's father, Rudolph, I forget what his situation was, but What about Rosa? What does she need money for? Oh, yeah, bitch, she was a giver. She's a person who likes giving out money, and hey, it's nice to be kind, but oh boy. Jessica pretended to spit violently. Disgusted. That harsh reaction made the depth of her pain very clear. Man, why am I so thirsty? Unfortunately, it kind of is. As I mean, if they don't settle their money, then it may lead on to you, unfortunately. Well, I guess it depends on the scenario, but okay. Stay out of the parent. Yep. Yeah, it was considered that they did leave, though, but everyone knows the phrase, adults are filthy. Is that he's getting sued by Americans? Yes! Yo, Rudolph getting sued by Americans. I don't know, just that whole phrase. Just yo, Rudolph, how... Man... Jeez, it's like... I don't even know. George Aniki was now pretty much an adult, and I'd been pretty disillusioned with my dad, so the shock wasn't that big for us. You know, playing this, or just reading this, or it's a visual novel, so what would I count? I'm playing it, but I'm reading it? Whatever the case is, it's really giving you the lesson. Be careful with your money, and, I mean, some of them, these people did get cheated out in their situation, but, yo, be careful with your profits, like... Pay attention to your finances. Like, geez. And be smart with your finances. There you go. That's what it is. Be smart with your finances. But Jessica seemed to be taking it hard. Apparently, she'd received a bigger blow than I'd thought. She always talks badly about her parents, but it looked like she hadn't changed at all on the inside. Even now, she's still pure-hearted, delicate person who can't doubt others. I'm sure she respected her parents as much as anyone else. And then her parents started raging about going, money, money, money. Inheritance, my money. Right in front of all the other parents and children. It's no surprise she received such a shock from hearing that. 100%. Yo, it's like one of those situations where it's like, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Yo, stuff like that. I didn't realize Americans sue for literally anything. Yeah, that's true. Yo, Rudolph, man, jeez, messed up. And the thing is, you can't blame everyone for, like, oh, hey, they just spent money there carelessly. Like, it's just, they were cheated out or just found themselves in unfortunate scenarios. But yeah, Jessica's just disappointed in her parents. Man. Oh boy, I don't want all them fighting now. Oh boy. 6 years ago, I would have kept taunting Jessica, even after she got dejected. But I guess I really have grown over the last 6 years. I realize it's been better to leave Jessica alone right now. I don't think that's just from 6 years. I think that's after your situation with Rosa, almost getting yourself slapped in the face. Jessica suddenly looked away sulkily and left the parlor. Yo, Rosa last week was... oh man, with Maria, geez, that was uncomfortable. She probably wanted to be left alone for a while. I could do nothing but wordlessly watch her back as she left. That's what I was wondering too. Because all three of you left. Where did Maria go? She still have the letter? Maria truly looked up to witches, and she'd expect that coming in direct contact with Beatrice and receiving the letter as proof would surprise everyone and make them happy. But instead, however, the adults doubted its authenticity, thoroughly bombarding Maria with questions and refusing to accept her story. Wow. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, y'all need to... Oh, man. Yeah, they do need to chill. What the heck? They're over here yelling at this child. Even for me, it wasn't hard to imagine how much that must have hurt Maria. I couldn't speak to Maria or Jessica. In the end, George, Aniki, and I just abandoned ourselves to the sound of the falling rain in the night sky. Yep, there's a typhoon coming. Yo, no, I stopped because I heard like the music. Something's like, what's up with that soundtrack? What's that sound? George Aniki started walking over to the corner of the parlor where the television was. Yo, that sound's making me so unsettled. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but yo, this sounds like creep me out. He hadn't called over, and I really couldn't have cared less where the typhoon When Sea was. Let me actually turn up the game volume just a little bit. I feel like it's when they start speaking, it's like loud, but any background audio other than that isn't as loud. But then again, I could be wrong. Okay. Hey, Gary, yeah. She got out of that toxic environment. Mm-hmm. Did she get kicked out too? Man. She seemed to catch the sarcasm. Kiri shrugged. She's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. She also agrees. But she can't because her husband over there is involved and she's involved now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fortunately. Kiri-san took a deep breath, smiling bitterly. That's right. They probably wouldn't let Kiri speak since she's only married into the family. Still, as Dad's partner, she has no choice but to stay by his side and support him. She's probably had to bear the full brunt of this mental pressure much more than me. I wasn't going to apologize, but realizing I'd spoke too harshly, I cut the sarcasm for the time being. Hold up. I want to see Kiri's bio for a second because I feel like we haven't... I mean, she's been around, but I feel like we haven't seen her as much. His second wife, yeah, she's already worked alongside him for some time before the death of his first wife, which time she opened up the position. Oh, so they knew each other prior. So she and him knew each other when he was married to his first wife. And then the first wife died. After some time, they became a couple. Huh. She has served as Rudolph's right hand in several shady pieces of business, guiding him to success. She is a quick thinking and well trusted by her husband. Okay, interesting. Probably. More or less, yeah. Ooh. Makes sense. Man, that's so true. Each time. Yo, on one hand, they all wanted a larger portion. Damn, my voice cracked. Larger portion than the other siblings. So they all, yeah. But on the other hand, they don't want 1 yen to be snatched up by anyone other than the siblings. So they're all also allies. That's crazy. I hadn't been told the details, but the siblings were apparently discussing how to protect their shares under very strict situations, setting up ceasefire agreements and rules to prevent anyone from getting an unfair advantage, and even preparing to resort to legal action if we saw that last time, or the week before last. That they would go as far as to preserve their own shares was so beyond disgusting that you just had to acknowledge their resilience. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what you like to think, though. It's a laugh.
何者かしらね、ベアトリーチェって。
Yo, they really gotta do like a little wind blow right
受
there.
賞してることが全て本当なら、今日まで誰にも知られずにいた謎の人物で、しかもおじいさまの隠し黄金の存在を知っていて、
True.
その上当主の指輪まで委ねられている。
With the head's ring. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, the ringy thing that they had. Yep. Yo, dude, Kinzo wants to marry Beatrice or something, yo.
でも魔女と呼ぶに値する怪人物であることは間違いないっすね。
マリアちゃんがそのあたりのことを詳しく話してくれればいいのだけど。
Yeah, like give facial features and stuff, you know? Yeah. Some things and some things they might have asked now can't be asked. Huh. Oh yeah, because they scared her away, yeah. The North Wind and the Sun. Huh. I don't know what that book is, but someone who took the name Beatrice or is Beatrice?
自分で現れて直接話せばいいものも手紙を託して今もどこかに身を潜めているっていう。
ねえ、バトラ君。
Yeah, yeah, she getting all serious. I saw that look. Yo. Hey, what do you think, Battler? I mean, what's your name? Battler. Talking about false names. Man. Okay, that's the reason behind that. I thought it was just because of the name. I was like, yo, dude, look at your name and half your siblings' names and stuff. Like, 18 people here and wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. I thought she was counting someone that wasn't on that screen. Are there really a full 18 people on this island right now? Wondering about that, I began counting my fingers, and I really did come... Yo, this music's making me, like, so uncomfortable. Man, I'm... Great, I'm getting... I feel like no one's behind me, man. Chill, Seku. Chill. Let's look at my video. There we go. Let me open this because I can't see the whole chat now. Hey, welcome to the stream again, legendary anime JP fan 2. I'm back from playing Foodor's Nintendo 3DS and Senran Kagura mobile game. Nice. I forget about 3DSs and stuff, man. I remember those days at school. Just bring my 3DS or 2DS to school and man. Senran Kagura. Still playing Umineko? Yep, still playing Umineko. Yeah, thanks, yeah. Dude, like a really ominous part too. What exactly is that person? That's true. That means they're on the island still. Or in the house? Yo, that's kind of creepy. Or that too, or somewhere else. So, as far as your knowledge concerns, you don't know if anyone has? Well, I don't think... I think they would say. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know about Maria. She might sneak in Beatrice into the house, maybe. Oh. At about this time, I began to realize that direction Kiri-san's suspicious were taking us in. Kiri-san was denying that the 19th person existed. Beatrice was one of us 18. Okay, that's what she's believing. Just a tad bit? I got you, Victor. Thanks for joining the stream. Tad bit, okay. Turn it up to there. Okay, it's at... Okay, hopefully that should be good. I need to write down like the... Or perhaps the game volume. Or perhaps the game volume over. Okay. I just turned it up a bit, so hopefully... Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. And I guess it'll make sense when someone's talking again. In other words, she thought someone we knew well was tricking us.
ベアトリーチェが自称する通りなら、その人物は間違いなく最高の賓客よ。
Is that good? Thumbs up, down?
おじいさまが信頼する最高の腹心。そんな人物をおじいさまが歓待しないわけがない。
Interesting.
お屋敷に迎え入れな
Let
い
me
わけ
turn
が
up
ない。
just a bit more. This chapter is kind of like quiet for some reason. Like, or I don't know, maybe it's because my volume's different from what your volume is hearing. So let me know if it's too loud or too quiet right now. I just changed it again. She would surely have been ushered to the mansion.
で
Yep.
も、私たちは誰も見ていない。
待ってくださいよ。それはちょいと請求な推理じゃないですか。
A bit, maybe.
確かに誰の目にも触れてはいないけれど、だからって19人目を否定することにはならないんじゃないですか。何かの理由があってこっそり上陸してずっと隠れているのかも。
That's another possibility. What am I doing? Oh.
悪魔の証明ってやつ。
Things better? Okay, thanks. Devil's proof.
いることを証明するのはたやすい。ベアトリーチェってやつが
What's that
俺たちの
on?
前に現れて挨拶す
16.
りゃ
Okay.
解
It's
決する。
actually on 17. Okay. All good? All good? Nice. Thanks.
でも19人目がいない。
Hi, welcome to the stream. OTKV. Atkuvu.
バトラ
Yes.
君の推理の仕方は悪くないわ。
Mm-hmm.
現在の
That's
状況では
logical. It's a
19
possibility.
人目の存在を認めるにも否定するにも情報が足りない。
Yep. True.
ね、チェス盤をひっく
Spin
り
the
返して
chessboard.
考えるとほぼ19人目はありえないって断言できちゃうのよ。
Spin the chessboard around was one of Kiri's favorite phrases. Okay, she has a catchphrase. Spin the chessboard around. Okay. I've been influenced by those words and use them myself from time to time. Spin the chessboard around. It doesn't sound fancy. When you get stuck trying to find a move in chess or shogi, then by spinning the board around and looking at everything from your opponent's standpoint, you can often find. I mean, it sounds interesting, but it's not my lingo. Lingo. What's my catchphrase? I don't have one yet. I actually have an opener. You know, hi people, Seku-Senpai here. Oh man, upper hand. Okay, that means turning things around and putting yourself in your opponent's shoes.
いい？
Hmm.
仮に19人目の人物としてベアトリー
I mean, does anyone here actually have like a catchphrase, like something they consistently say and people know them for? Like,
その人物は誰にも知られることなくこっそりとこの島に上陸しずっと隠れていた。
I feel like everyone does though have like a catchphrase,
何かの理由があっ
but
てね。
we're just not conscious to it. Maybe they had some reason. Okay.
ならどうしてわざわざ姿を現してマリアちゃんに手紙を渡したの？
That's true. It really was a contradiction. Yep, that makes sense. If they had some reason for hiding themselves, they should have stayed hidden the whole time. Maybe to strike fear with all of you? Make y'all think more than you need to? But even so, they had appeared openly in front of Maria. Because she's the one who's like chilling. Everyone else is over here freaking out and being dramatic.
それは
You'll see Battler's catchphrase later? Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Thanks for joining the stream, Rudolph.
ほらマリアも言ってた。メッセンジャーにされたって言ってたじゃないですか。
Was made her a messenger, yep.
マリアが一番年下で素直そうだったからじゃ。
And she actually believes in witches. Yeah. Why do they need a messenger? I don't know. Why do we have mail people who deliver mail? I say Merry Xmas to my students whenever they arrive late in class. Merry Xmas? Merry Xmas. Okay. Okay.
手紙を親族会議の
Merry
席上に送りた
Xmas.
かったら
Whenever they
郵
arrive.
送先輩だ
Okay.
けの話
Okay, I get you. I don't know. I'm processing so slowly.
4人の兄弟全員に郵送すれば黙殺することもできない。
I might use that too. Merry Xmas. Yo, whenever someone's late for something, I like
手
that
紙を
one.
持参してこっそり手渡
It
す
definitely is
理由が
better than what was she said? Turn the chessboard around. Something like. Man, there's no need for a person to carry themselves and strictly. Okay.
確かに
Uh huh.
なんだかおかしな話っすね。
そもそもベアトリーチェが存在していてその存在をアピールしたいならみんなの前に堂々と姿を現せばいいだけの話。 なのに現れずマリアちゃんという小さな子を通しておぼろげな輪郭だけでその存在を主張しようとする曖昧さ。
Stay right there. Makes sense. Contradict. Dang, you're just trying to deny everything.
もっと考えて。
Let's go a little deeper, shall we? Dang, wait.
マリアちゃんの前に姿を現し、19人目の存在を印象づけるという点と、今この瞬間も私たちの前に姿を現さず隠れ続けている。
Probably, yeah.
これらの矛盾。これを念頭に置いた上でチェス盤をひっくり
Yeah,
返す。
Christmas, yeah. Dang, Christmas is next month. The year ends next month. Jeez.
つまり19人目の人物としてベアトリーチェがいると印象づけたい人物の目論見は何かよ。
Huh.
姿を隠したい人物がその存在をアピールするわけがない。
That line. I'm still thinking about that line, yo, with the students late. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, not Xmas, Christmas. Yeah, like Merry Christmas. Yeah,
そして姿を現したい
it's like someone coming late to class and be like, "Yo, Happy New Year" or something like that. Or I don't know. So Xmas is actually the Chi Greek letter standing for Christmas. So, oh really? That's where Xmas like comes from. Like, okay, that's some knowledge right there. Okay. I did not know that. The X,
簡単よ。
the chi. Interesting. It's. What am I hearing?
ベアトリーチェは
Is that from
18
here?
人の中にいるのよ。だからこそ、18人以外の人物が存在するような幻想を作り出しているのよ。
Is it possible that Beatrice could like mind control other people? Well, I don't think that's the case. I think she's another person on the island, and there's a 19th person.
それで得をするのは姿を潜めた19人目じゃない。すでにいる18人の方なのよ。
The original 18 people, huh?
もちろんこの推理は穴だらけ。
Mm-hmm.
いくつかの前提が
Plot
ひっくり返るだけですぐに崩れる脆いものだけど、私はほぼ間違いないと見てるわ。
Okay. Huh. This is starting to feel pretty creepy. This has been getting creepy. Someone lent Maria the umbrella and handed her the letter. Supposedly, none of the 18 did this. And yet Beatrice was hidden among those 18 people. What was this person planning? Hiding their true form and pretending to be Beatrice? To scare the other siblings and stuff? Try and get the money? If that was the case? Or try and end all this fighting?
でもマリアちゃんが何者かと共謀している可能性も否定できないわ。
Ooh, yeah, true.
おいおい、マリアは9歳のお子様だぜ。
Yeah.
と何を共謀するってんだよ。
Like, what should she be planning? Yo, don't underestimate nobody.
しかも愚直で真面目で素直なあの性分だぜ。
Well, if all... Yo, you know what'd be crazy? Yo, let me pause this. You know what'd be... I don't know why I paused it. Like, that makes a difference. Like, what if this whole time Maria is actually putting on a whole acting front? And she's acting like some genius. I mean, that would be ingenious of her to do. That may not be the case, though. Who knows? I mean, that whole thing was outside with the rose and stuff and the flower. That was, nah, no. What am who knows? Maybe a split personality type thing. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I don't know. That'd be kind of crazy. And it probably isn't the case, but
私もマリアちゃ
who
んの性
knows?
分はよく理解しているわ。でもだからこそあり得ると思うの。魔
Oh,
女に憧れ、その存在を盲信している夢見がちな少女。
yeah.
そこにベアトリーチェと名乗る人物が現れて魔女だと名乗ったら、彼女はそれを大喜びで鵜呑みにして信じるんじゃないかしら。
That means they would have to know Maria for one thing, and then number two, they have to know Maria. That's it. They would have to know Maria. There's no number two for that one.
つまりあの肖像画のごついドレスを着て変装すればマリアを騙すことは難しくないと。
その論法になっちゃうと、私たち女性陣はみんな疑われちゃうことになるんだけどね。
Yep.
とにかくマリアちゃんが何者に出会ったのか。
I mean, while she was outside, you were there with the other siblings. Rosa was asleep, so that makes no sense though, Kiri, because you talk about someone who gave her the letter and all this stuff. No one was around when she got the letter. Everyone knows where everyone was when that letter happened. They all talked about this at the dinner table. So there has to be another person who had to have done it.
それの詳細を聞くことがこの謎を解く一番にして最も
Unless if it's one of the actually it can't be any of the servants because all of them counted their bases too. So all this speculating makes no sense.
少女の心の奥に堅くなに閉ざされてしまったわ。
If there's foreshadowing to back it up. Yeah. Wait, let me pause this. Why is my thing I keep missing out the whole chat. Or maybe I'll just move this over. Okay, there we go. Now I could actually read the chat. I wouldn't throw those crazy ideas out the window, but if you're trying to solve this mystery, then they're only really valid as a justification if there's foreshadowing to back it up. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a bunch of foreshadowing going on, and I'm making sure that doesn't go over my head. Most people working together. Ooh, there's that too. Huh. Man, so many things to think about.
みんなが頭ごなしに魔女の
Which, if that would make sense.
一体
If
その人物は誰なのかと問い詰めすぎた。
that, I keep pausing. Why? That would also make sense going back with what I was saying, because though everyone was together, it could be a multiple person co-op operation going on there. So, man,
マ
interesting.
リアちゃんは当分大人には心を
Great.
開かないでしょうね。
This is why I paused. I want to check out another bio. Like, what's Maria's bio? Father's identity is unknown. Yeah, we haven't met. Yeah, we don't need to know father. Does anything goes. Yeah, true. Never stop thinking. Yo, facts. Mystery stuff is, man, I like a good mystery. She can shake off the habit of speaking like a young child. She has no interest in studying or making friends, but is very interested in things concerning the occult and black magic. Okay, there wasn't anything big in her bio, like I thought there would be. But born with weak bronchi and sometimes assailed by sudden asthma. Interesting. I didn't read this before. In absence of real, as though she will inherit leadership. Yeah, although she seems to have no interest in. Yeah. Okay. Some of these character bios. Yeah, some of the backup theories. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I want to have a theory, but it's really just speculating in a way. Remember this something? Maybe it really, or the case is it really is just a witch. And like they were saying, what was it? Witches are, I forget what the term they used, but it's like, they're random. You can't predict what they do. So, which just would make sense with everything that's happening. Oh, speaking of the witch. Maria was sobbing. Dang. She's having the worst day ever. Man, this her whole her whole afternoon into the eve after they left the beach, everything went downhill for her. I thought like she might have been like had like a little bit of happiness at the dinner table, but nope, just got worse.
それ
Man.
もね、マリアがベアトリーチェに会ったことをベアトリーチェとくれた手紙も見せたのに、それでも信じてくれないの。
Hmm. Hick. Sound effects for words.
とにかく鍵はマリアちゃんが握って
Interesting.
ベアトリーチェが18人の中にいるのか19人目なのかそれを知る鍵をね。
マリアは頑固だぜ。あいつ
When that
へ
girl
そを
gets
曲げると
angry,
な
it's
かな
pretty
か
hard
機
to
嫌を
make
直さ
her
ないからな。
feel better. Yeah.
大人の私より子供のバトラ君の方が機嫌を直せる確率は高そうよ。彼女の機嫌が直ったら聞いてみて。遺産分配がどうのこうのって話には関心ないけど。
Try asking. I know you don't. Okay.
こんな王道洋館ミステリーみたいなシチュエーションにはワクワクしちゃわない？
You're trying to drag him into your like little like mystery thing right here. Is
マ
he
リアちゃんに
is he
手紙を
intrigued
渡
by
した
it?
人物は一体誰なのか。 知的好奇心がうずくわ。
うんざりするような金の話に付き合わされてもワクワクと実にタフなことだぜ。
True,
大
true.
人はすげえや。
I shrugged exasperately. But I did notice something. Kiri noticed how dejected I was after overhearing our parents' turbulent discussion, and was probably trying to clear the air. At the very least, I recovered enough to voice my complaints. She wasn't my real mother, so I've never felt like calling her mom. But it did make me think she's a real adult.
Oh, ガキども、ここにいたのか。
Hey, Rudolph, what's up, man?
長え化粧直しじゃねえか。俺も次からは化粧をしてくることにするぜ。
ごめんなさい。女の化粧は長いのよ。どう？兄弟水入らずの話し合いは。
Yeah, how's it been?
和気あいあいとしてるだ
Yo,
ろう
the
な。
sarcasm. Yeah, pretty sure. No, not yet. No, not yet. Oh yeah, thanks for joining the stream, Junko. Kiri spoke to the weak spot under her elbow.
一度頭を冷やそうってことで小休止さ。
We decided to take a break to cool our heads a
こり
little.
ゃ夜通しになりそうだぜ。
Okay.
泣けてくれ。
His way of talking hadn't changed. Oh yeah, yo, I'm definitely enjoying this. I mean, I'm still playing. Yeah, but it's been pretty fun. Mystery just keeps getting more and more interesting, and things are heating up. I couldn't say I was sympathetic, but he looked pitiful compared to his normal. Yep. Yo, this dude Rudolph exhausted.
ひでえ雨だな。
He looks exhausted. In fact, that's his regular face. What am I talking
ゲ
about?
ストハウスに戻るのも嫌になるぜ。夏日さんが屋敷で泊まれるよう準備してくれたし。どうする？
What will we do?
3階になった時に考えてもいいんじゃない？
Yep.
部屋に戻る体力もなくなってたら、その時はお世話になりましょうよ。
True, true.
そうだな。その時に考えりゃいいか。バトラーはどうする？
俺がいちゃお邪魔だろうからよ。気使って向こうに戻るぜ。
そうか。すぐ戻るのか。
さあな。一人
Okay.
で戻ったって寂しいしよ。
Are you going to check up on
子供全員
Maria?
そろ帰る
Like,
ことにするぜ。
gather other kids and head out. Yep. Nice.
そうだな。
Yep, it's a whole show. All of them kind of dispersed too. Maria's over at the picture crying. George left to go somewhere. He's probably over there with what's her face? The servant lady who he's crushing on and stuff. Jessica walked away upset. So,
そうするといい。
man, this whole mansion is in disarray.
お前、今夜はそうは簡単には寝ないだろう。
What do you mean by that?
多分いとこたちとおしゃべり
Oh, okay, that's what I meant. I was like, yo, what are you getting at, Rudolph? Yo, wait.
それがどうかしたのかよ。
そうか。もし大人たちの会議が終わってお前がまだ起きてたら、ちょいと家族
Oh,
でしたい話があるんだ。
oh boy.
なんだよ。
Yeah,
笑
what?
いもねえな。
Yeah, what's up? Apparently, Kiryu-san was thinking the same thing. What are you talking about? Oh, so she didn't know about that. Oh, what does Rudolph have planned to talk about? She asked him in a small voice. It looked like Kiri didn't have a clue what Dad meant either.
キリエにも聞いてもらいたい話だ。
Thanks, long. Yo, this game. Yo, the game is long. I heard it's long. Alright, speaking of that, I maybe start doing this like twice a week. I'm streaming Umineko twice a week, but
後で話すから。
it's long, but it's been fun. I know it's gonna be a fun, and I feel like by the ending, it's gonna be worth it.
頼む。
I don't know anyone who neglects the concept of family as much as this old guy. But yeah, I'll probably be doing Umineko streams twice a week starting later this month. Because I want to play more of it. So, as I was talking about last week on my Saturday stream. So, I don't know who neglects the concept of family as much as this old guy. Huh. And now he's saying we're going to talk as a family. Yeah. Both Kiri and I couldn't help but get wide-eyed.
そうビビった顔すんなよ。ビビりてえのは俺の方なんだ。何しろ。
At that point, he swallowed his words for an instant. Even though putting up on airs of importance isn't much like my dad.
気持ち悪いぜ、親父。
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to do it twice a week.
今家族は全員
Because I feel like after like one whole week passes, I kind of, I forget some things as y'all saw in the beginning. I was like, wait, what happened exactly? So, yeah, definitely later on this month I will, because it's like the whole middle of this month is like hectic for me. So, yeah, towards the end of this month I'll start doing twice a week streams of Umineko.
もったいぶらずに言えよ。
俺は多分今夜殺されるだろう。
Ooh, what? Thunderstrike at the timing. It must have been really close. Dad's expression, brightly illuminated by the lightning, was burned into my eyes. Whoa! Dad's face, which always looked so sure of itself and which always wore a taunting expression, was strangely frail in a way I couldn't really explain. It was so worn out that he looked like a different person.
Huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't plan on taking like a month break of this. I definitely want to be consistent with this. Unless, emergency comes up and I have to like break up. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping up the consistency with this. Or try to. I'll try to. Especially when it comes to like the answers arc and stuff, but yep, Rudolph's scared though.
何言ってんだよ、ガラでもね。
同感よ。
Yo, Rudolph over here talking seriously with both of y'all, and you're joking?
急に弱気ね。
Yo, anyone say that to me, I'm just like, whoa, what do you mean?
あなたらしくもない。
I mean, I guess it's out of character, but I'd still be...
俺も化粧直しに行ってくる。
I won't take anyone's word lightly after saying that, man. This like ticking in the background has been getting faster and faster each like couple scenes. The ticking of, what's that, clock ticking? After that, only Kira and I were left, still wide-eyed. What are you going to say after hearing that?
今夜殺される
And why? Why would he be killed and who's going to
あ
kill
の
him?
妙な手紙のせいで親父ビビっちまったのか
Well, I guess who's going to kill him, you could figure out a why as to possibly. Huh.
連続殺人者の映画の見過ぎだぜ
I don't think it's a laughing moment for both of you. Like, Kiri-san didn't answer my lighthearted words and continued to stare at my dad's disappearing back. You could tell, yo, he's acting out of character and says, oh, hey, I'm probably going to be killed tonight.
バトラ君はルドルフさんに、今話せと言ったら話さず立ち去った。みんなに話すことがあると言い出しながら答えなかった。ど
Oh,
うして
yeah.
ひっくり返す。
There we go. Spin the chessboard around.
話すと言っておきながら話せない矛盾
He wanted to talk, but then he couldn't. Meaning that someone may be watching you, listening in?
なんすかね親父側から見ると何か見えてきますか
Huh.
ええ、見えるわよ。
What do you
話したい
see?
ことがある。でも自分から言い出す勇気がない。
Okay.
だから追ってきて俺に話しかけて聞き出してくれが正解ね。
Oh. Okay.
ついてくるのも逆の意味よ。ついてきて俺を問い詰めてくれが正解。まったく甘えん坊さんなの。
This dude Rudolph, man.
いや
Watch the go see him and he's dead. Yo, that would be crazy right there.
そんなんめちゃくちゃな
名探偵や名刑事が男女の気持ちや心を推理できるできないでしょ
Yeah.
異性の気持ちを探るのは何次元のトリックを暴くより高度
Yo,
な技術なのよ。
got my intuition.
私に
Okay.
言わせれば名作推理小説より恋愛小説の方がよっぽど難解なミステリーなんだから。
Debatable. Debatable. Romance novels are more complex mysteries than mystery novels. Imagine that. Imagine someone's telling you that. I mean, debatable.
そういうもんすかね
私はあの甘えん坊さんと一緒にいるわ。
Is it really debatable? I trying to think of a romance novel I've read. Yo, Rudolph, complete tsundere right now.
普段は虚勢を張ってるけど、
Don't follow after me, the baka.
疲れ切ってる。
Like,
誰かに寄りかかりたい気持ちなんでしょうね。
yep.
それに応えるのがパートナーの役目よ。
はあそりゃお熱いことでじゃあ
Man.
うちのクソ
Yeah.
よろしく
Yo,
頼みます
facts,
よ
yo, Rudolph over here just,
ええ、任せておいて。
jeez. Okay, nice. I called out the Kiri-san's departing back.
Eh?
Oh, what?
何？
いやありがとよっておかげで陰鬱な気分がだいぶ晴れたぜ
Okay, that's nice.
ならよかった。コミュニケーションは大事ね。
Mm-hmm. Communication. After answering with a wink, Kiri-san followed after Dad. Natsuhi could be found in a dimly lit hallway. I like how right now they're going through where everyone's locations are. And you know what that means? Something's about to go down. She looked completely worn out. The discussion that had taken place between the relatives in the dining hall was repeating itself inside Natsuhi's mind. Beatrice had proclaimed that in addition to the gold, all the inheritance and property of the Ushiromiya family, Ushiromiya family would be given to the person who could solve the riddle. In other words, she planned to determine the absolute guarantee that Cross, as the older brother, had to succeed the family head family. Yeah, you know. Originally, the other siblings had absolutely no chance to inherit the headship. To them, this proposal by Beatrice was extremely desirable. It was obvious that they would accept it. There was no need to play some clumsy detective game. Natsuhi knew that this so-called 19th person, Beatrice, couldn't exist. Naturally, Beatrice was nothing more than a fictional character used to pass a message that Kinzo had written himself. As proof, Kinzo had remained stubbornly neutral as to that letter's authenticity. He was completely ignoring these reckless claims that he shouldn't be able to ignore. They had given up their head's ring. In short, Kinzo had wordly admitted that the letter held his own message. Most likely, one of the servants had given Maria the letter. Kinzo had probably worked out an elaborate plan where the dress from the portrait would be prepared. And someone, probably Shannon, would be made to wear it and deliver the letter and the umbrella. So this is all Natsuhi's train of thought and how she's trying to find logic in the situation. Her theory, but if you want to say. By doing that, he could make it seem like the witch from the portrait existed. No. If anything, that alone was proof that Kinzo was behind it all. In that case, it was the same as Kinzo trying to butt in on the siblings' private discussion. Then Kinzo, by announcing that he'd give everything to the person, cross overwhelming advantage. Okay. Now it was certain. Kinzo had eavesdropped on the siblings' discussion in the parlor earlier that day. Well, that is true, right? Because that his Genji mentioned that to Kinzo. So he had known how Cross had staved off the attack by the other three. And to make the scales off the battle go back onto balance, he had sent out this strange letter which benefited Cross's rival. That makes sense. I mean, if we're gonna believe what everyone said before, then this theory would make no sense because everyone said where they were and they had other people saying, oh hey, they were with me there, unless they're all together working on it. But he was trying to push a crazy theory so that Rosa, who had a weak position among the siblings because of her age, would join Ava and Rudolph. Yeah, but then with a 3-1 advantage, they'd be overwhelmed Crossy again to make the ridiculous theories get accepted by force. And by doing that, he gave them the power to resettle what had decided conflict. Yeah, I couldn't read that. They had now started repeatedly pressing Cross to pay them a large amount of money. Using the condition that all the siblings would guarantee Cross's position as a successor, talk about advance payments was being brought up against by having. Of course, even without the story about the hidden gold, the Ushiromiya family's store of wealth was vast. That store of wealth alone was merely more than enough. Even if the hidden gold was buried forever along with Kinzo's death, there would be more than enough to satisfy. Therefore, even if they weren't that interested in the gold itself, Kinzo had managed to instill a lifelong fear that, on the off chance that someone found the gold, that person would be granted the headship. And this kind of Achilles heel would definitely be taken advantage of by someone sooner or later. The only person with this fatal weakness was the successor, Cross. The other siblings had found. No, they had been told by Kinzo about something that Cross would lose. Yeah. Natsuhi, as Cross's only ally in this painful position, and as his wife, wanted to fight alongside him. She kept trying to explain to him that the existence of the gold itself was a farce, and that there was no need for him to compromise. Cross had always told Natsuhi. He had told all the siblings. He always said that the hidden gold was nothing more than an illusion created by Kinzo. Therefore, Natsuhi had believed it as his wife and had supported her husband on that foundation. Even so, Natsuhi's words didn't reach Cross. Even though Natsuhi had fought so hard and lent all of her strength, he continued to fight by himself and was trying to compromise with the other 3 siblings. Natsuhi sadly and weakly wondered why she couldn't be of use to him, then started getting angry. It happened when everyone decided to take a short break to cool their heads. Natsuhi had flared up against Cross. Oh. Enraged, she had asked why she could not be of use to him. Why she could not be useful to him. He had then told her that he wanted to talk about something. Invited her into a room that she was not normally allowed to enter. Ooh. The room had been sealed with a heavy-looking padlock, and just looking at it had given her an uncomfortable feeling. What, about to lock her in there? Hey, Feet Fungus! Welcome to the stream. Oh, Natsuhi about to go off on Cross? Okay. 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 What are you afraid of? Kraus removed the padlock on the door. He then motioned for Natsuhi to enter. Are you really about to lock her in there? If that's the case, that's about to be messed up. I don't think he is. Natsuhi timidly opened the door with a dubious expression on her face. It was pitch black. Yo, Cross, what are you about to do? She searched for a switch to turn on the lights, but since this was her first time in the room, she didn't know where it was. Cross entered behind her, pushing her in, and when he closed the door before turning on the lights, the two were swallowed up by the darkness. Okay, he's in there with her, okay. Only the sound of Cross locking the door rang out through the dark. Yo, this dude Cross, man. Just as he said, when Cross puts the switch on the wall, a flickering light turned on and lit up the room. Natsuhi, wait. Oh boy. Natsuhi had her breath taken away. The room had no windows, and at a glance it appeared to be empty. The middle of the room, a small round table had been set, and the lights brightened only that table, as if it were the leading part in a play. On top of the table, a red tablecloth of elaborate designs had been set out, covering the dust. And on top of that, something about the size of a grown man's arm had been set down. About the size of a grown man's arm. That something took Natsuhi's breath away. What is it? Where'd you get this? Oh. It was an ingot of solid gold. Whoa, Cross! This dude. Okay. Even in the faint light, it sparkled with a noble and dignified glint. Yo, they playing that theme? Man, I love that theme. Okay. Yo. Yo. Yo, dude. Yo. Oh, man. That's funny. Ain't that true? Yo, this dude Cross had this hidden the whole time? Playing wow, that's crazy. It took a high level of skill to make the purest of solid gold ingots. And in order to verify that purity, it was standard to have the original foundry and the name of the blank. Yes, that I kind of know about that. I don't know if they still do that. I say that like I've seen an actual pick block of gold ingot. I mean, how many of you can say that you physically have seen it in front of you and touched it? I know this, this soundtrack, nice. Okay, but yeah, back to this. Okay, man. This mysterious gold bar had come from an unknown foundry. Kinzo has a small loan, 20,000. Oh, yeah, small loan, yeah. This dude, Kinzo. Uh-huh. Yo, look at his face. Yo, he's... Yo, he's acting like so smug. Yeah, she approached the ignite. Why am I hot all of a sudden? I think someone turned the heat on in the house. Cross pointed at the surface of the ignite. Ingot. I keep saying ignog. Have I been saying ignog the whole time? Maybe because I want some eggnog. the ingot. That's how you pronounce it, right? What have I been saying? Eggnog? Oh, man. I only see small gold piece in my other... when the gold price... Wow. I mean, the only thing I have seen gold is like on someone's... I can't recall if I have... I probably have seen someone with jewelry have gold, but... It's not something like... I don't know, think about that much. And it also has the crest on it. Hmm.
保証人のマルソーの会長に任意で一つを
Okay.
せて持ち帰らせ財界のフィクサーたちを信用させたという伝説方々に手を尽くして
How'd you use them? All you... Is that where all that money went?
他の兄弟たちより早く
So...
じゃあお父様の黄金伝説は
So that means he... Wow. It actually exists. That's also why... Okay, interesting. That was puts things into perspective. Is my phone like ringing? Where's my phone at? My iPad says... Oh, it's on my bed. Okay, I don't see anything there. Playing Umineko right now. I'm gonna try and call me while I'm playing Umineko. Yep. Dang. Yeah, he always did say it was like a fabrication, but at the whole time he was actually... Wow. So she believed it as his wife. However, the reality was different. Since he held definite proof, he had been certain than any of the other siblings that, yep, true. Excuse me. Because of this, Cross was deeply frightened at the possibility that someone other than himself could find the gold. Excuse me. He failed to find, costing him everything. Yeah. But to Natsuhi, this truth was more than enough to split open her heart. She had thought that, as Cross's wife, she should be as close as confident, which is why she had selflessly supported him. And yeah, he hid this fact from her until today. True. Why? Good question. Oh boy. Oh, what are you going to say then? I don't think that's a good reason, but it makes sense. I don't know. Ooh. What is the relationship? I feel like it's kind of weird. I know that they're married and stuff, but I don't know. It just seems like it's kind of like I want to say it's one side. I mean, it feels like it's one side. Like only Natsuhi cares, and he doesn't as much. I don't know. I guess I have to wait and see more of this. I mean, it's justified given what you just showed. Ooh. My heart and body to serve you. Mm.
そんなこと。
Cross grimaced, looking annoyed. Yo, Cross, dang, man. His expression effectively communicating how much he disliked this person Natsuhi, even if he didn't say it out loud. Dang.
私はもうあなたの力になれそうもありません。
Ooh.
それでいい。兄弟のトラブルを私が自分の力で解決する。
Ooh, he's that confident.
君の力は借りんよ。
Wow.
違います。これは後宮家のトラブルです。確かに私にはこの身に家紋を刻むことが許されていません。でもあなたの妻です。
Yeah.
私には力添えする資格もないのですか。あなた。
Ooh.
君を思えばこそあえて関わらせなかったのだ。これ以上は頭痛に触るだろう。
Dang.
これで休みたまえ。兄弟の話は兄弟でつける。君は関係ない。
Wow. This dude Cross, man. Dang, to his own wife? Yo. A dull headache tormented Natsuhi. No matter what medicine she took, no matter what scents she burned, it wouldn't heal. She must be going through like severe like stress and stuff. Like doing all like the support for Cross. And Cross over here, calm and collected, didn't even let her know. And then on top of that, dang. All these relationships in here are really dramatic. Yo, Cross and Natsuhi, not going well. Rosa and Maria, that's not going well. All the siblings together, that's not going well. What else do we got? The cousins, the children, they seem to be alright, kind of. So far, it's kind of like a weird distant. They're starting to like have a slight tether, but they're knowing to keep each other's distance. Man. Maybe Natsuhi. What? But I was never Ushiromiya Natsuhi. Oh, we're talking from her perspective. Okay. Yo, the chat's cracking me up. And insulted when I couldn't even fill that role. Even so, I tried to properly perform my duties as a wife. But now, even my husband has rejected me. Yep. She said, I gave you my heart and my body to support you. Jeez. Yo, facts. Yo, not gonna lie, every time I see her, the only word I think I associate to is a headache. Just, unfortunately, that I feel bad that's the case, but that's literally it. Yeah, she has, yeah, good, like I was saying, yeah, like definitely is reason, like, all this, like, stress and, man, giving me a slight headache thinking about it. Let me not think about it. However, I've had no release from my anger and sadness. Yeah, so she's also been bottling up all these emotions and stuff, which is, man, not good. Because I've successfully been, dang, and even man, things are not looking good for her. She despises me for having no interest in anything but grades. Man, there is no longer anything I do for... Man. Goes out to battle, yeah. Seems that there's a truth. Yeah, truth to legend of gold. Ushima family works on that power standing system aside from Kincho himself. Will's biological child, Cross, yeah, has the highest position, and the married partner goes after the biological. Yeah. No? What? That's no good. Okay. Despite it all, I must help my husband and be back to schemes of the... Dang. Even after all that, she's still going to be devoted to him. The head family won't be around much longer. Eventually, Cross will succeed the head, and the next successor will be Jessica. Strictly speaking, the man who enters the family by marrying Jessica will become the next head. But it all comes to the same thing. I have to make Jessica an excellent successor, whom everyone will accept as worthy to take over the Ushiromiya family. Wow. That's all she thinks about. I mean, I don't know. In the days to come, that greedy Ushiromiya Eva will probably be plotting to find some fault with the main family. Yep. Pretty much it. George. But George's man even more had matured. Yep. Compared to Jessica, who is right in the middle of a rebellious period and whose grades are slightly below average, it can be seen at a glance at who is. Yeah. I mean, does she? Well, she doesn't really want to be the head. She has no like desire for such. So. Yep. Okay. I mean. Okay. After doing that, I want to find her an excellent husband. Dang, you want to find her a husband. Man. One person who will truly accept Jessica and stay with her through all of life's joys and sorrows. Was Natsuhi trying to entrust her daughter with fulfilling some desire of her own? Yep, pretty much. Natsuhi thought back to the days when she had had no choice but to marry into the Ushiromiya family because of that unavoidable fate. She had tried to block that from her memory. She had consistently forgotten and had actively headed the life that she'd been given to Ushiromiya family Natsuhi. It's interesting how this like referral to like a different character in a way. And in so doing, she had built up a new life, a new persona. But just now, it felt like all that can be casually rejected. Rested her head against a glass at the window. Yep. The glass, which was cool thanks to the raindrops beating against it, felt somewhat refreshing, even though it should have been emotionless. Right then, it seemed to be the only thing that could understand Natsuhi. At that point, even if someone had appeared, Natsuhi didn't intend to pay any attention to them. But she did pay attention, because it was her beloved daughter. Ooh. This is an interaction we have not seen that much of yet. Or seen yet, if I recall. I think we saw one interaction, but... Just like us, always, her words were rough and not like at all like a girl's. Lore intensifies. Instantly, yeah. I'm curious to see more on Natsuhi's background, which I'm sure we'll get down the road, maybe, or stuff. But I was to know she was put to marry Cross and all that stuff, and instinctively, whoa, what's that? Okay, instinctively, words of okay, the music's still going, man. Notification popped up on my screen. I was like, whoa. However, their strengths gave out, and they didn't escape her lips. Jessica was seeing her mother in a position of feebleness for the first time. She was considerably disconcerted. Wait, was that? Yeah, certed, yeah. Until now, she'd been filled with contempt for all the other parents, including her mother. But now, those feelings had been completely swept away. Yeah, but she's concerned. She cares. Her mother's utterly exhausted face had wiped them all out. In its place, the words George had told her floated back up in her mind. Our parents are doing their best in their own way. And because their families are counting on them, they can't afford to keep everything pleasant and have a heavy responsibility to fight. Maybe her mother had been standing around in this dimly lit hallway because no one had tried to understand that in her. Jessica hated her mother, so she had no intention of speaking kindly to Natsuhi just because she was looking a bit frail. Dang! So when she attempted to speak kindly to her mother anyway, she had to clench her fist and gave up the words from deep in her heart. Okay.
お前には関係ありません。よそへ行っていなさい。
Dang.
頭痛ひどい？私薬もらっ
構わないで結構です。
Dang, over here trying to show concern
お
and...
願いだから一人きりにして。
But yo, Natsuhi wasn't being cold. She just wanted her daughter to go far away so that she wouldn't have to bump against Natsuhi's own short temper. Yeah, yo, I feel it. So, and this music's getting intense. Yo, I feel like she's about to snap any second. But there's no chance that Jessica would realize this. Jessica hung her head, looking sad. Seeing that expression, Natsuhi recognized the kindness that Jessica was trying to muster. She gave her head a small shake to drive away her own unkind feelings.
じゃあ私大人の邪魔にならないようにいとこたちと一緒にいるから。
Dang.
お待ちなさい。
Ooh. Ah. Hey, Sage. Yo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. How is your evening going?
ありがとう。お前を残して寝込むわけにはいきません。
よせよ。演技でもないぜ。
I've been enjoying this a lot. Like, definitely way more than I thought I would going into it at the start. And it's just been progressively getting really interesting. So, I'm liking it. I like the drama. I like the drama and I like the mystery. I'm liking this web of characters, as I'll dub it. These interactions are... I like them.
もう大丈夫です。 私は行きます。
Okay, that's nice. If I let my daughter see me feeble any longer, I'll only make her feel more uneasy. With that thought in mind, Natsuhi left Jessica with words of gratitude and made to depart. This time, Jessica called out to her mother's back. Natsuhi stopped and turned around asking what business Jessica had with her. But Jessica herself didn't know why she stopped her mother. And for a while, she smiled wearily, muttering to herself that she hesitated over what to say. She's poking around in her pocket when her hand touched something, and she took it out. What is it?
あのさ、母さん。
Yo, this is like somewhat nice to see after everything that's been going on.
私さ、今日お守りもらったんだよ。なんだっけな。魔除けだったっけ。確かその。
Yo, I know that when things get really, I'm gonna be like, what? Yo, I'm gonna be all wide-eyed and just like. Then I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna stream every day. Nah, if yo, let me not talk too much. But I feel like once it gets like really bumping, that's when, you know. Yeah, I feel like, you know, again, like since it's like somewhat the beginning still. I mean, this is still episode 1. You know, it's bound to be slow. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling like this is like more prologue-ish. Right? Prologue is before. This epilogue is after. Right? Yeah.
これは何かの景品？
Nah.
まあその私も多分そうだろうと思ってるけどよ。
Okay. How long is the manga, like volume-wise, or chapter-wise? I'm just curious. Because I know there's a manga. I know there's an anime adaptation. I don't know if there's a light novel, but what the anime is 24 episodes. So intends really soon. You know, they actually are giving me this happy feel, and they do this a lot. Getting me comfortable. Every hour takes some time to get going. great.
でもまあどうしてもって言うなら
8-part. Each are 30 plus
私はもう休
chapters,
みます。
and the chapters are long. Wow.
頭痛がひどいので。
Bigger than Harry Potter. Dang.
ジェシカも
Definitely cop that after I'm done with this playthrough. I like collecting stuff. I think it would also be cool to do a manga read of that after I play the whole game story. Natsuhi put the charm in her pocket and turned away. She then disappeared into the dark hall. Oh, that's nice. Like little mother-daughter interaction there. Little happy moment. That's probably like the most happy moment in this whole chapter. Or this whole stream right now. Everything else was like kind of like dramatic so far. Okay, George, who are you talking to? Oh, Battler. Manga very expensive. Oh. George and I were killing time in front of the parlor television. At that point, Jessica returned. Her face was still blank, but it looked like she'd calmed down a little bit. Man. She calmed down a little since we'd last seen her.
マリアはまだ肖像画前
I talk from experience. Pretend doesn't exist. Please don't. Yo, I heard. I heard. Man. I missed it. And it was the week after. Bad luck. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be streaming again this Saturday. And I actually do plan on uploading, highlight versions of the streams onto YouTube. I need to do that. So next week I expect some of the highlight version of those streams of Higurashi, the 2006 version, on my channel next week sometime. I just haven't gotten down to editing it and stuff. I would keep it on Twitch, but I don't know if they're gonna give me some problems and stuff. Someone told me I shouldn't keep it on there because they're giving me problems for that. So I'm still gonna upload a highlight version onto YouTube of that. For people who miss out on the stream and stuff, and for people who don't even know that I'm doing the stream, and it also will advertise the stream, so it's a win-win all around with that.
さっき戻ってきて、今はそっちのソファーで寝てるぜ。マリアにはもう遅い時間だもんな。
Yep. Looking at the clock, I saw it was a little past 10 p.m. Even if we are... Oh, yeah, I also plan on doing the same thing with the Umineko streams. I plan on doing, highlight versions of these as well down the road. For some people who don't want to sit for, the whole 2-hour block. And can instead just watch, the highlighted segments that are... I don't want to say are more important than other parts of the stories, but there are definitely key parts in this that are important. And some funny moments, too. That conversation we had 3 weeks ago or something, or 2 episodes ago with the ketchup and fish and stuff. Man. I'm not going to go. That would be cool. It's actually funny that you mentioned that because the Umineko anime, because it was funny because once Sotsu ended, I was on YouTube looking up Umineko and stuff because I was seeing how other people formatted their YouTube videos for it and stuff, and I was like, oh, and someone put up this video. It was Umineko and adaptation coming out soon. I was like, oh, let me check this out. They had a preview and stuff. It was fake. Man, I was like, oh man, they're actually gonna make a remake of it? No. But who knows? It could maybe happen in the future. I won't be surprised if it didn't happen. Something that does the adaptation justice. It sucks that a lot of these light novels, or not light novels, visual novels, sometimes don't get good adaptation. That just goes with a lot of other things. They don't get the deserved adaptation that's needed for the source material.
どうする？
And they end up skipping stuff, or they just rush things, or they do their own thing, which could sometimes work, but other people may not like it. Probably just using manga as basis. Okay, we got some interesting different ideas going on there with what Umineko anime could be.
僕はゲストハウスに戻りたいかな。親たちの様子を見る限り、僕たちはお屋敷にいない方がいいと思う。
Yo, Battler, don't stay in the mansion, man. Stay in the mansion.
俺も同感だぜ。
Man.
子供は邪魔せず引っ込んでろって感じみてえだからな。
No, I wouldn't go back out there. You guys want to go out in the rain? Heck no.
そうするさ。
As we were talking about this, Aunt Rosa came into the parlor. She was looking all over restlessly, probably trying to find Maria. Speaking of bad light novel anime adaptations, visual novel, when I heard that the Umineko was bad, that reminded me of like the Tsukahime anime that was 2002, 2003, which I also heard, fans of that try to forget. They're like, no, just play the game.
ローザおばさん。マリアならそこのソファーっすよ。
Yeah, she calmed down after crying at the
ありがとう。
picture.
すっかり眠っちゃってるわね。ベッドに移さないと。
よかったら、僕がベッドまで背負っていきましょうか。
Okay, that'd be nice of you, George.
ありがとう。
George.
助かるわ。ジョージたち
Yo.
はゲストハウスに戻るの？それとも夏日姉さんが用意してくれた部屋に泊まるのかしら。
Interesting.
今話し合ってました。ゲストハウスへ戻ろうかって話になったところです。
そう。ならマリアも一緒にしてあげてもいいかしら。
Are you sure you don't want your daughter to be closer with you?
いとこのみんなと一緒の方がきっと安心できると思うし。
Okay. Beyond those words, she seemed to be concealing some regret that the adults, herself included, had deeply hurt Maria's feelings. No doubt about it. Like,
任してくださいよおばさん。
oh, the anime Tsukahime is going to get an anime remake? I know about the visual novel remake. Waiting for that North America release date if they ever do it. But if they're doing an anime remake, because if that's the case, I'd be down to check that out
何しろこっちにゃ。
whenever it comes
マリアを
out.
操るに関してはエキスパートがいるっすからね。
If it doesn't come out before there, I don't know if they ever will do a North America release date for that, but or if there's one that's been announced.
僕のことかい？
Because if I'm not mistaken, the first game didn't have an official North America release or English version. It was rather fan made, like fan translated. I could be wrong about that. It's something I read somewhere, but
僕だけじゃ無理だよ。みんなでだよ。
don't quote me on any of that. Okay.
そうだぜ。バトラだってあんなにもマリアと意気投合してふざけ合ってたじゃねえかよ。
Hey. As you said this, Aunt Rosa smiled, looking truly happy.
みんな私たちの話し合いはだいぶ遅くまでかかりそう。
Yep.
だから申し訳ないけどマリアをみんなにお願いするわ。
Okay.
おいマリア。熟睡か？ ゲストハウスに戻るぞ。
Okay. Oh, my neighbor's dog's barking. Man. Scared. I thought it was a dog barking here. It looked like she was sleeping deeply.
すっかり寝込んじゃったようだぜ。起こすのは悪いな。
Is she really asleep or is she in a trance? Man.
僕が背負うよ。
Oh, ends by UFO table. Ooh, that'd be nice. That's nice then. Yo, UFO table doing solid then. But it could happen. And if I do want to be done by UFO table 100%. UFO table just that animation, that whole opening sequence animation, if anyone hasn't had a chance to check that out, that is solid. Problem is probably how to adapt it. Yeah, but it's also like a choice type situation too, like with you're talking about the trailer. Okay, I see where you're coming from. So the trailer, that's like what the opening for like the game. Get a live action, anything but live action. So Tsukahime the remake, that trailer, that's like what the trailer for the game as well as the opening for the actual visual novel game. So I know that people were talking about based on that may lead to an actual anime remake. As who said that? Problem is as Victor was saying, it could happen. Again, the problem only comes to how to adapt it, since it's like the Fate series. I mean, it's also by what is it, Type Moon. How there's like choices in there with like different routes and stuff. Like with Fate series, like there's Fate Stay Night, then it's Unlimited Blade Works, and there's the Heaven's Field route. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they're not making a remake anime. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I first saw that. Actually, that trailer was my first exposure to Tsukahime, so I was like, oh hey, an anime? No. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. But if an anime adaptation ever does happen for that, a redone anime actually, then that I definitely would want to be done by UFO table. I feel like it would be wrong to not have UFO table do that. It was raining hard outside, and Aniki couldn't hear. Okay, I gotta take off a layer since I'm actually like sweating a little bit. I got my Dr. Stone shirt. You see the E equals MC? You can't see the whole shirt, but looking forward to season 3 of that. You feel made the OPs, yeah. It's most likely, yeah. Yeah, because it'd be weird if it wasn't by UFO. Imagine, imagine some other studio did that. That'd just be like, I don't know. That'd be first of all weird and kind of like disrespectful. And considering Type Moon's relationship with UFO Table and how much UFO Table has been involved with the Type Moon series and stuff, it wouldn't make sense if any other studio were to do it. It looked like Aunt Rosa would come with us as far as the guest house to help out. Okay. However, when she heard... Swipe this off. Okay. However, when she heard Uncle Cross's voice call out to her, she had no choice but to return. Dang. Hey, Shannon! Indeed, yo. After he left the hall, on the way to the entrance, the door to the staff room opened and Shannon stepped out. Oh boy, my water is almost gonna be finished. Okay, that's nice. Otherwise, Maria about to get soaked, and so is George. Man, Shannon brought umbrellas for each of us and a flashlight to guide the way. Unlimited tax works. Yo, I did hear about that. As we opened the front door, the downpour was quite terrific. It looked like we wouldn't have any spare time to take a pleasant walk and enjoy Enjoy the nighttime rose garden.
兄貴重くねえか俺が背負うぜ
Oh, he's thinking George is too weak.
大丈夫だよ。マリアちゃんくらい背負えるよ。
I can at least do that. Okay.
本当にありがとうね、マリアをよろしくお願い。
What are they about to see in this rain?
わかりました。じゃあおやすみなさい、おばさん。
Yep.
それではお送りしてまいります。ええ、よろしく。
Okay. Aunt Rosa watched us leave.
マリア、いつも
Man. There we go. Rosa's mumbling voice didn't reach the person in question, nor any of the other kids. Why my camera kind of look a little dimmer? Need to brighten that up for next time. I actually have not looked at myself during this whole stream. Okay. Okay. Oh, getting nice scenery and stuff. After cutting through the rainy rose garden, we arrived at the guest house.
俺がマリアを背負って立候補すりゃよかったぜそうすりゃ傘を差してくれるシャノンちゃんのでっけえおじいちゃん二の腕でた
This dude battler, man. He does not chill with that.
そんなつもりじゃないよ。
Yo, George.
そうしないとジョージ様が濡れてしまうと思いまして。
Oh, man.
ほーら、バカなこと言ってるからぜ。
Yo, after being urged by Jessica, we folded up our umbrellas and went off into the guest house.
お召し物を濡らしてしまった方はいらっしゃいませんか？タオルを用意いたしますが。
That's nice.
そこまで気を使わなくていいぜありがとうよシャノンちゃん
そうだ。僕たちはこれからトランプでもして少し遊ばないかって話なんだ。
Ah, okay, George, I see you. Ah! Yo, inviting her over. Yo, he's like, yo, you want to join us? He's like, yo, Battler. Yo, help me out here, man.
あれ？今日のシフト、深夜勤は誰になってんだ？
親族会議中は特別シフトになって少し変更も出てるみたいなので、ちょっと確認してきます。
Dang, yo, Jessica had to really come in there and like really had to like block off that like moment for George. Do you plan on streaming Umineko more often because it's a really long story? And yes, I do plan on. So earlier I was, my mic good? Oh yeah, my mic's good. Okay. As I was saying earlier, yeah, I think yes. For people who weren't here earlier, I did say that towards the middle and to the end of this month, I do plan on streaming this twice a week from then on out. Yeah, because it's going to take 2 years. Yeah, I'm going to do twice a week towards like the middle of the month, middle end of the month, because next week I'm going to be busy. I'd start doing it next week, but next week I'm going to be busy, and then the following week I'm going to be busy again. And it isn't the week after then Thanksgiving. Man. So yeah, I definitely do it by the end of this month. I start doing twice a week. I would do it now, but I'm just busy with stuff. So yeah, definitely, because I want to keep the momentum going with this. I don't want to be playing this for 2 years. I mean, I enjoy this, but yo, man.
大丈夫です。
I mean, I could probably do one next. No, I won't do. I'll start end of this month. I'll start doing twice a stream end of this month.
ゲストハウスの使用人室でわかります。
Otherwise, I'm going to say, yeah, I'll do it. And then I'm going to get tired. I'm going to be burnt out. And
ちょっと失礼しますね。
Shannon gave a quick bow, and we went into the guest house servant room. The rest of us headed for the cousin's room and decided to put Maria to bed for the time being. Maria was sleeping very deeply, and there was absolutely no sign of her eyes opening. For now, we'd get some soft drinks out in the room refrigerator and drink all I keep seeing the audio meter move every time I talk now. Jeez, why am I noticing everything on my right side now? Okay, refrigerator, it's night. Hey! Hey, what's up? Okay. Yeah, why are you here? Oh, Genji and Canon. Yeah, what's going on?
クラウス様の命令があってね。シフトの大掛かりな変更があったんだよ。
Okay, what's the reason for that? What's cross planning?
ゴーダがお屋敷の深夜勤に変更になった。
Go to night shift at the
シャ
mansion.
ノンとカノンはゲストハウスの深夜。
They're both okay. The twins will be in the guest house or
私と
siblings.
熊沢はゲストハウスに泊まるようにとのご命令だ。
So only Genji stays in the main mansion, while all the other servants will stay in the guest house. Well, Shane and Ken have night shifts. Those two are sleeping there because they're older. So, well, Goda, yeah, Goda, not Genji. Goda is in the mansion. Genji's going to be in the guest house. Interesting.
お前も今夜はこのままこちらにとどまるよう。たった今電話があった。
Yup, stuff is about to go down.
ずいぶん大掛かりな変更ですね。
Yeah, really sizable. And this probably has something to relate to what Rudolph was saying. Like, he said, yo, I'm probably going to be killed tonight.
お屋敷とゲストハウスの
And what's the reason for that?
まるっきり逆になってるじゃないですか。
What made him think that? And especially considering that it would be Cross, because Cross already has, like, his money secured and everything. So who would try and kill him other than, like, I think Cross and Natsuhi, like, I mean, Natsuhi wouldn't, but I'm thinking, like, Cross, the main suspect and stuff. But Hideyoshi? Ava? Imagine killing your own sibling. That's just... Originally, Shannon and Cannon had been assigned the night shift in the mansion, while the night shift in the guest house, where all of the abundance of experience is entertaining. Kumasawa should have been sleeping at the guest house, while Genji should have been sleeping in the mansion. However, it seemed that Cross had suddenly ordered that the schedule be modified. The shifts at the guest house and mansion had all been reversed, and Genji was spending the night in the guest house. Let me just grab my phone. Who's texting me? Oh, what's this? Oh, okay. Okay. Shift the guest house and mention everything. Okay, yep. Yeah, we got that.
多分ベアトリッチさんの手紙のせいだろうね。
So because of that, he decided to have one servant in here and everyone else guest house?
多分ってどうして？
Uh-huh.
あんな怪しげな手紙が現れたらクラウス様が僕たちを疑うのは当然だからね。親方様直属の僕たちを極力親族会議の席から遠ざけたかったんだろうよ。
Yeah. Okay. Genji, Shin, and Ken were all permitted to wear the Ushiromiya family crest, the one-winged eagle, as the servants who served directly under Kinzo. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Huh. Of course, since they're working for the Ushiromiya family, they had to obey anyone's orders, but their only boss was Kinzo. Since only Kinzo had held the right to employ them, even Cross could not have dismissed of his own accord. Because of this, Cross and others often viewed these servants as Kinzo's underling and shunned them. And in fact, Kinzo seldom let anyone other than them enter his study. Yeah, true. This sudden shift change was probably a clear expression of the sense of mistrust that had caused. Considering the time Kinzo had left to live, this would definitely be the last family conference before the problem of the inheritance came up. On top of that, the mysterious letter that claimed to be from Beatrice had dropped out of the blue. Cross definitely wanted to keep Kinzo's loyal subjects away from the table of such delicate and important discussion. Especially since he got that gold ingot in his pocket. Ignog. Man, if you would excuse me. Okay. Okay. Special case.
はい、かしこまりました。現実様。
Oh boy. Genji nodded back, went behind the screen, took off his jacket, and slowly began to relax after a day's worth of tension.
今お戻りになられたのはお子様方。
親族の方々はお屋敷で会議を。
Oh, that's it. My water's done.
だいぶ長引きそうな雰囲気だったかな。
なら気楽だね。これ以上の深夜になって、しかもこの天気、多分親族の皆さんはお屋敷の方のお部屋にお泊まりさ。
多分ね。源氏様がいないから言うけど、ゲストハウス行きになってちょっと嬉しかったかな。
Oh, hey.
意地悪な奥様やエヴァ様から離れられたから、それとも。
Haha. Yeah, she has another reason. She wants to go see George.
別の理由なんかありません。
そっか。なら二人で深夜勤を頑張ろう。よろしく、姉さん。
Yep.
私ついさっきお子様方にお部屋で遊ばないかとお呼ばれして。
Yo, how's he gonna respond? Shannon hung her head apologetically, gazing at Cannon uncertainly. Cannon didn't try to meet her eyes and spoke curtly as he sighed. It looked like he didn't plan to indulge on his sister.
ダメだよ。
Dang.
深夜勤を仰せつかってる。それに僕たち家具には遊びのお誘いは必要ない。
Dang, stiff.
そんなこと分かっ。
Dang. I mean, they do have a job, so I mean, Shannon's shoulders drooped slightly. She had already expected that Cannon's stickler for rules would say something like that, but she still seemed a little discouraged. As Cannon flipped through the logbook, he spoke without facing Shannon.
ならお子様方お待たせしてしまった。深夜勤に当たってしまった。
Okay.
ご一緒で。
Yo.
行ってきなよ。
Yo, he said, yo, play around, you know, just at least around.
私謝ってくるね。
Shannon hurried soon from her seat before her brother's mood could change and flew out from the servants' room after giving a quick bow. Yo, she got out before he changed his mind. As he watched her go, Cannon took a single deep sigh. Genji's voice came from beyond the screen. Beyond the screen? Yo, facts. Yo, this dude all about being furniture.
カノ、私がここにいるからお前も行くといい。
Oh, he said, yo, Cannon, go enjoy yourself, man. Okay.
誘われたのはシャノンだけです。僕は別に誘われては。
Yeah, he seemed like he was like a little jealous. He's like, I wasn't invited. Tomodachi? Oh, man. Yeah, he would. Yeah, nice.
いえ、僕には必要ない行為です。
Come on, go.
人の子には遊びも必要でしょう。
Human children have a need to play.
家具ですか。
I'm furniture. I refuse to play with human children and their little card games. Man.
姉さんだって家具です。人のふりをしたって後で苦しむだけなのに、僕はそれが分かっているから人に近づきたくないだけなんです。
Okay, that's okay. Genji did not say anything after that. After a while, he stood up and used a pot of hot water to make powdered cocoa. Cocoa? Powdered cocoa. Cocoa has an A in the end? I've seen that, but I just never think about it. Like, is it cocoa? It's cocoa, right? I'm overthinking things. I don't need to be thinking about this that much. Cocoa. Oh man, what time is it?
そりゃ本当かよ。
I'm curious, but I kind of want to stop the stream right now. It's getting late. I want to keep going a bit because now he said that. I got curious. But it'd be funny to come back to this and I see that. Man. Yo. The furniture and then yo, ooh, man, jeez. That just always comes back. Okay, I'm going to end it right here, though. I have to end it. I have to stop it right here. I have to stop it. If I press it, I'm probably playing for like another hour, and it's late. So, man, I want to keep going, though. Man. Coco does... I keep saying Cocoa. Coco does have an A at the end. Yeah, it's... I don't know, something I don't really think about. But I am going to end it right here because I don't want to end it. Because I could play for like another half an hour, but I don't want to end it in like a part, you know, when it gets good and I have to like stay longer. So I was going to end it right here. Why don't I just I'll start on the top when I get to the bottom again. Start from the bottom. Now I'm here. Oh, I have multiple pages to save to as well. Let me title back. Yes, go back to the title screen. Maybe next week I'll start the stream a little earlier. But then again, I start at like 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time because that's like perfect time for like, you know, West Coast time. Like it balances out because it's like 3 hours. For them would be what, 4 o'clock p.m. So I don't know. But anyways, yeah, yo, thank y'all for tuning in for the stream. Let me take off my headphones, man. Give my ears a chance to breathe and hear my voice. Wow, I sound different. Tomato part. Ooh, maybe. Oh yeah, I have to end it too. I got the knocks on the wall. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in for the stream. This was fun. This was a nice part. We got to see more of Natsuhi's character. Her like little relationship with that. We learned about the ingot, which was crazy. Anything then Rudolph, the thing with Rudolph, saying, "Oh man, I'm probably going to die tonight," and not sure if there's anything else I missed, but yeah. Saturday, Higurashi stream, check that out. Usually start that around 7 on Saturday, so tune in for that. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I see the shadow out my door. But yeah, thank you for tuning in again. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I have some other videos up on the channel. Next week I also have some highlight videos of the Higurashi streams to check out if you missed the stream. And same thing for Umineko too. I plan on doing like some highlight segments of this too. So yeah, until then, enjoy yourselves. Tomorrow's Friday. Enjoy your Friday and the weekend. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you at the Saturday stream. So yeah, until then, enjoy yourselves. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, see y'all later.